a grille that resembles a castle. Flowing lines and a sense of elegance that marks it out from the competition. This is the Bentley Continental S2 Flying Spur from 1959. The model is like a bridge between two eras. It's a prime example of the brand's sporty heritage with the same sense of luxury as a Rolls-Royce. It's the sort of car you'd expect to find the rich and famous driving around. In its heyday, everyone from princes to playboys loved the S2. The Continental range has always been one of the British car makers' sportier models. This was a Bentley for the members of the upper class who preferred to sit at the wheel themselves instead of being driven everywhere. The Bentley grille hides a Rolls-Royce engine. The company designed it to appeal to people who wanted a car with understated class. Bentley expert Bernd Wendel says they tried to make the Rolls-Royce brand more noble and the Bentley more driver-friendly, so it had more power and was more sporty. Those were the main differences. Walter Owen Bentley started it all off in 1919, and the company delivered its first vehicles 2 years later. They quickly built a good reputation and moved into motorsports. Bentley had great success at the prestigious Le Mans 24-hour race, winning it 5 times between 1924 and 1930. But they ran into financial trouble during the Great Depression. Walter Owen Bentley had to step aside and his company was bought up by Rolls-Royce. The Bentley name remained, but from that point on, the chassis and technology were by Rolls-Royce. A number of different firms, including Park Ward and James Young, delivered the bodywork. This coupe-type body was designed by H.J. Mulliner, a company that has a history of building cars and coaches going all the way back to 1760. This car was built using lightweight aluminium. Even today, the quality of the handmade body is easy to see. Bernd says aluminium was the easiest material to process around at that time. It was more pliant, so you didn't need a heavy press and could do a lot of the work by hand. He says this one here is a smaller Mulliner body. Only 140 were made. The S2 used a newly developed Rolls-Royce V8 engine. As is traditional for the company, they've kept quiet about the car's performance statistics, but people in the know say it packs 200 horsepower. The interior is typically British, don't you know? The seats are covered with quality leather, while the dashboard is carved out of root wood. Dials show the driver the engine temperature as well as speed and RPM. The back seats have an intimate feel. The Continental has more legroom in the front. Bernd explains that Bentley and Rolls-Royce were very expensive when they came out, so very few of them have actually disappeared from the market. They've all been repaired. He doesn't think there's another brand out there like Bentley and Rolls where everything that was made is still on the road. That also means the prices haven't changed in the way they do for most vintage cars. They're fairly stable. And if you're looking for a right-hand drive model, you can get a good one for a reasonable price. Bentleys are usually reliable when they're kept in good condition. The 6.2-litre V8 engine is a bit outdated, but aside from that, it's solid through and through. The low capacity means the mechanism keeps well. Spare parts come at a cost, but the most important replacements are usually available almost immediately. Prices for the Continental model have gone up in recent years. A rare aluminium body version, like this one made by Mulliner, can go for up to €250,000. Even today, the Bentley Continental S2 Flying Spur remains a car for drivers with real style.